Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I bring you my June TBR. I can't believe that we're already planning for our June TBRs. Like, where did the year go? I think it's gone so fast, partly because I'm having so much fun on BookTube. So we are going to pull some prompts today. 5 is usually what I'm going to go for. Last month I had so many books that I know I wanted to read new releases that I only picked one prompt. And that ended up being Binding 13, which is not on here. It's in the other room. And while I enjoyed reading all the books last month, in the month of May, I really missed pulling prompts. So we are going to go full prompts this time, and I'll still have time. I only pull 5 because I want time for other reads that are going to come up. But for sure, we will, before we get to the prompts, we will talk about a book that I am for sure going to read in June, and that is a new release, and that is Atmosphere by Jenkins Reid. I love everything Taylor Jenkins Reid writes, and this is also about the space program, which is another interest of mine, so this is an anticipated 5-star. I'm so excited. We pre-ordered it. My husband loves her books as well, so we pre-ordered a signed copy, so I can't wait to get it. I think it comes out, let me check. June 3rd. Okay, I thought it was June 3rd. It comes out June 3rd, so as soon as that's in my greedy little hands, I will be reading that. So I know everyone else is going to be reading it too, so I'm so excited to see what we all think about it. Okay, it's time. So this is not necessarily a TBR cart. It kind of is turning into a TBR cart, even though there are a few on here that I have read, but haven't read in a long time and are due for a reread. Yeah, I think that, Binding 13 is here. Here we go. Yeah, I think it falls into that category. So it's still everything on there to be read, but not for the first time. This isn't all my TBR, physical TBR. The other house, I have a shelf that's my haven't been read yet shelf over there. So I can't, even if I'm going to do a physical read, I have, maybe it's at the other house. So my books are everywhere. We're going to do our best here. Okay, and also, I don't only pull for my physical TBR. I will look on my Goodreads if want to / need to. All right, without further ado. Okay, and the colors, again, the colors don't mean anything. I feel like I have to say that every time now because I chose different colors. They're just for fun. Okay, oh, a book that you've been avoiding. There's a few. I know if one comes to mind first. God dang it. I just bought it recently. That'll be in a haul coming at some point, but I bought, it's at the other house, so I physically have it, and that is A Little Life. So this has been on and off my TBR for years. I know I love a sad book, and this is supposed to be the ultimate sad book, so why haven't I read it yet? I mean, it's huge. I just avoiding it. I just have been avoiding it. So we're going to choose A Little Life. Oh my God, it's happening. A Little Life. I can't wait to be sad. Number 2. Can't believe that. That started out with a doozy. It's another purple. I mean, this is not purple, this is orange. Okay, title is 3 words. Okay, let's see what I have here. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm just looking what I have here at the moment. King of Greed is an option. Let me move this. The Poppy War is an option that I have here. Deck the Halls is an option, which is a seasonal read. I'm not going to read that in June. The True Love. Oh no, I've read that. I don't know why that's even here. The Soulmate Equation. That is an option. Ooh. And I'm kind of thinking, do I want to? I should have a look at my Goodreads just to. So yeah, the main 3 on here are the Poppy War, King of Greed, and the Soulmate Equation, which I've read the kind of sequel to that, but I haven't read that one yet. So let me have a look at my TBR if there's someone I'm not thinking of that I would love to start soon. Let's see. Under the Surface, that's a horror I've been meaning to read. It's a horror based in the Paris catacombs, kind of like the movie As Above, So Below, which I loved. This Wretched Valley, that's another horror that I've been meaning to read. Soulmate Equation. Oof, this is hard. This is a lot of good options. I'm not as upset about this poll as I was the last one, but now I'm spoiled for choice. The War Violin, which is a historical fiction that I've had on my TBR forever. The Wishing Game. My Mechanical Romance. Oh, The Iron King. All right, that's pretty much all of it. All right. Time to decide. Time to decide. Time to decide. I am kind of torn between King of Greed and the Soulmate Equation. Well, it's not the King of Greed, it's King of Greed. So that's three. That's three letters, and the Soulmate Equation is 3 letters. Let's see. So I know this one is a second chance romance, a good grovel. And the Soulmate Equation, the kind of follow-up to this one was a 5-star read for me, almost like everything I read by Christina Lauren. Christina Lauren is a 5-star read for me. So, and this is basically, this is like guy doesn't treat his wife well, so she leaves his ass, and he tries to get her back. And this one is basically, there's somebody makes like DNA, matchmaking on like a DNA level, a DNA based matchmaking company. Oh, I'm gonna have to like cut, because I don't like cut this, because this will take me forever to choose. How about I'm just gonna go with everyone has a higher rating on Goodreads. I think it's probably gonna be this one, but let's look. King of Greed by Anna Huang is a 3.92, which is pretty good. And the Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren has a 3.99. The Soulmate Equation wins. Wow. I could not have predicted that. That makes sense why I'm so like torn between these two, because they're rated almost exactly the same on Goodreads. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like it's the Soulmate Equation. All right, number 3. This is a hot TBR we got going on here. All right, I don't want to, oh, a red one fell out, so we'll do that one. Okay, let's see here. Have Matt pick. Okay, that's my husband, so I'm gonna have him pick. I wonder if I should have him pick from this. If I give him too many options, it might be too much. If I give him just my whole TBR on Goodreads, have Matt pick. Okay, so I'm gonna just have pick from here because it's less options. And I know what Matt likes to read, and I know what he would like be drawn for me to read. And I think it's good. He likes horror, so I think it's probably gonna be, I will confirm with him and I will put in a edit if I think I'm wrong. But I think he would pick this From Below by Darcy Coates. I've read 2 of her books already. They're horror, and I liked them. And this I got at a library sale recently. So a ship mysteriously disappeared, and now it's been found. And so there's obviously some mystery that needs to be, because once they're trapped beneath the ocean waves, there's no going back. All right. So I think he'd probably choose this one, but I will confirm with him when he gets home from work. And if that's not the case, I will let you know. Number 4. Another red one. Recommended by a friend. Wow, everybody else is just choosing my freaking things, my reads. All right, so there's 2 that come to mind. My friend Kimmy recommended The Woman Who Fooled the World, the true story of fake wellness guru Belle Gibson. She said that was like the best book she's read this year so far, and they did a Netflix movie out of it called Apple Cider Vinegar. So she recommended that to me. And then the other one is actually the last one on my TBR. That's how long it's been on my TBR. And my old manager, Sabrina, who I'm still friends with, she loved this series and recommended it to me. It's Just One Damn Thing After Another. And that is a time travel series. And there's like Chronicles of St. Mary's is what it's called. And there are a lot of books in it. A lot. Yeah, so 14. I do not want to get into a series that big right now. I don't want to start another series. So I guess I'm going to have to go with Kimmy's choice. So I'm going to have to go with The Woman Who Fooled the World, The True Story of Fake Wellness Guru Belle Gibson. Last pull. This has been a good one. I'm excited. All right, we'll do a green. In Space or Other Planet. So I think the one that comes to mind immediately is Cold Eternity, which is a space horror. None of these, well, okay, Other Planet. No, none of these work. So I'm gonna go, I think, with Cold Eternity. Let me look it up. So basically it's about someone that goes into like a cryo program to get like away from, like they're on the run and they go into a cryo program and they wake up on this ship and they're like isolated. They're the only one on it, or everyone else is in cryo sleep. I don't know. I haven't read the book. And they start seeing things in the ship, like crawling around the ship. All right, so Cold Eternity by S.A. Barnes is gonna be my last pull. All right, so let's recap. We are going to be reading Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. We are going to be reading A Little Life. We are going to be reading The Girl That Fooled the World, if I remember that correctly. We are going to be reading Cold Eternity. We are going to be reading From Below by Darcy Coates and The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. So this is a bit different for me because I usually read mostly ebooks, but only 2 of these 6 books will be read on ebook this month. So that's very different for me. That is all for me today. Please let me know in the comments below if these are on your TBR, if you've now added them to your TBR, if you've read them, what you thought, all the thoughts on my June reads. I'd love to hear about it. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And please drop into our productivity and reading sprints that we have about twice a week. It's so fun. We have a great group in there. And kind of something that was birthed from the sprints is our Discord. So between sprints, we can chit chat about books and life and all kinds of things. So that'll all be in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.